What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. In the last episode, we reunited with our old pal Dimitri. We also traveled to Subrosia and obtained the power of summer. And in this episode, we are going to go up there, because that is the third dungeon. But in order to get up there, we will need to change it to summer. And once we've changed it to summer, looky, vines are growing. These vines were made for climbing, as you see. Now, let us enter Level 3, Poison Moth's Lair. So this dungeon is a bit of a step up in terms of length compared to the previous two, but it's not that much more difficult. Anyway, for starters, let's hear what this owl statue has to say. Good defense is the best offense against spikes. And as you saw in the previous room, first time we've seen these guys in the game, spike beetles. You know how to deal with them. Because let's face it, a shield is the best defense against spikes. Well, most of them anyway. Okay, so we've got some mini Moldorms right here. And we have a platform that's moving back and forth, but we can't get onto it. Not yet anyway. I always love it when I shove enemies down the bottomless pits. And I have to say, I'm not a big fan of the dungeon decor. Sickly green tile and dark blue walls, and the music doesn't exactly help either. I'm just saying. Those guys don't help. Not one bit. Floor masters. Take them out before they grab you and bring you back to the entrance of the dungeon. Alright, now that the floor masters have been disposed of, we have a pressure switch here. So we'll need to push one of these pots. And it has to be this one. So you want to push it down so you can get behind it. Then push it to the left until you get there, down again, then left, then down once more, and push right until you reach the switch. Presto. Okay, we've got more of these mimics, as well as an anti-fairy. Okay. And they do take 3 hits. So, makes me wish I had the upgraded sword right about now. The bad news is you don't get the level 2 sword until much later in the game. Okay, so we have another of these giant columns, or whatever they're called, I don't know. Please do your best to avoid the cracked floors when pushing the columns. But anyway, inside this chest, we will find our very first small key. Nice. Yeah, make sure you collect this small key so you don't have to backtrack when you come to the locked door. Okay, now here we have another switch, but if we press it, the floor disappears. So we can't get across. We're gonna have to find some way of bypassing that switch. Alright, anyway, we're gonna want to head up here, where we encounter some Pole's Voice. Now, back in Snake's Remains, we had to use bombs to take them out. But here, we can just play Dimitri's flute, and it kills them instantly. Better than using the pots, that's for sure. Alright, we have 2 more mini Moldorms here. Yeah, a lot of insect and arthropod enemies in this dungeon. I guess it's appropriate given how the name of the dungeon is Poison Moth's Lair. But anyway, in here are some bombs, and you're going to want to use these bombs on this wall right here because it's cracked. Well, it's not cracked in the physical sense, but you know what I mean. Alright. But even better, we now have the dungeon map. Okay, so if we check the map, we can see that this dungeon is quite a bit larger than the previous two. It's probably going to take me about 2 videos before I get through it. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to head left, where we encounter some statues. Now see these statues up top? You have to arrange the bottom statues so they match that pattern. So you want to push 2 blues down here, and these 2 reds down as well. Then push the red statue to the left, and get the blue statue to its proper place. And do the same with the red statue. And presto! The room is symmetrical, so the door opens. So about how my day's been going so far, it's been going great! I am officially done with fall semester. So I am currently on winter break. And let me tell you, it feels good. Because this semester, to be honest, hasn't been bad, but there are definitely moments where it has been very stressful for me. So, I'm glad to have finished, but I'm also eager for spring semester. I'm taking some good classes. Well, I suppose while I'm down here, I could go grab this chest and avoid pee-hots, preferably. But inside this chest, nothing special, just 30 rupees. But let's go ahead and climb back up, where we encounter those hard hat beetles, but we want to unlock this door and come to a rather annoying room because of that really fast blade trap. Just gotta time it just right and get to the center. Once you're in the center, this room gets easier. And you'll want to move really carefully so the mimics don't bump into you and shove you into the blade trap. Okay, all of them have been defeated, so when we open up the chest, we get the Rock's Feather. You feel light as a feather. About time we got this, baby. In fact, I'm so glad to have found the Rock's Feather that I could jump for joy. No! But I'm not a big fan of that. I said I wanted to jump for joy, not get shoved into a pit. Okay, avoiding those hard hat beetles, you'll want to jump on the moving platform and... Wow, that made things easy. No comment. I won't say anything. Except these hard hat beetles are being jerks. Okay, let's get rid of one, and then get rid of the other. Now, we can jump on the platform safely. There we go. And we want to fall down this section so that we land on that ledge. Alright, time for some platforming. And of course, what's platforming without Keese bothering us? Yeah, you'll want to be careful, and you'll definitely want to look before you leap, because there are spikes on the bottom. So, you know, try and avoid them. Okay. With all the ladders here and all the jumping we've been doing, you'd think we were playing the Donkey Kong arcade game. Is there anything down here? No, there isn't. Ah, that does bring back memories, doesn't it? Ah, here we have a new mechanic, trampolines. If you jump on them, you can get launched to an upper level of the dungeon. In this case, we just found the compass. Very nice. I believe we have explored... Oh, no, we haven't. We still have a couple rooms left. But we won't be on the first floor... We won't be, walking on the first floor for long because we've completed it. But anyway, let's hear what this owl statue has to say. No, the owl statue. Jumping up and off will send you even higher. Yeah, I just explained that. One thing I didn't explain, however, is that you'll want to place the trampolines on these colored tiles. Usually when you have a trampoline, there are colored tiles for you to place them on. And if memory serves, I don't think trampolines actually appeared in Oracle of Ages. I could be wrong, though, but I don't think they ever did. And geez, how many spikes does one room need? Okay, let's hide it here. And go down the stairs, where we find yet another trampoline. By the way, I'm just going to demonstrate this. If you jump on a trampoline where a colored tile is... If you jump on a trampoline when it's not on a colored tile, you'll hit the ceiling and get a concussion. But don't worry, Link's head is apparently made of solid stuff. Which is better than I can say for my head, which is filled with absolutely nothing but useless facts. See, I'm not dumb, I just have a head of thoroughly useless information. Anyway, let's hop up here. And you know the Zelda rule. Whenever something is surrounded by torches, it's usually important. And boy is it ever! There is another small key. I believe those two keys were the only small keys in the dungeon. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, let's walk down here, where we encounter yet more platforming. And oh! That was a little too close for comfort, and that was even closer. Okay. Alright, this is a bit of a tricky jump to make. Yes! There we go. Okay, we got some thwomps. Time to stomp on the thwomps. And I'm not talking about the Super Mario 64 mission. Ah, here we are, back in this earlier area of the dungeon where I keep failing. Okay, so let us hop to it. Let us once again eliminate these stupid floor masters because they're annoying. Yeah, we gotta go through the exact same puzzle. You know how to do it. Okay, let's push the pot on here. There we go, we've done it. And the good news is we don't have to go down those stairs again. All we have to do is walk to our left, because now that we have the Rock's Feather, we can jump over that switch. So I think there are hearts in here. Yes, there are. Okay, watch out for that blade trap, by the way, in the upper ledge. And is there actually something here? I think there might be. Yes, there is! There is a treasure chest. And it contains a Gasha seed. Very nice. How much are we doing for time? 14 minutes. You know, I think I'm actually going to stop the video here. So next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, we are going to continue exploring the Poison Moth's lair. As usual, please leave a like or comment below and subscribe. See you guys next time.